Hey, good evening, and welcome to the Wild Cardinal Network as we are on hand in Loxley tonight to bring you Cardinal baseball. And tonight is senior night out at the park. As you see, we have three seniors on the squad this evening, and they're all out there by first base. They have three seniors on the squad.
Our first senior,
Jonah Daughtry is the first senior to be escorted out this evening. Oh, they're coming out from someplace else. Jonah is escorted by his parents, Brian and Christy Daughtry. He has been on the varsity baseball team for 6 years. He's a member of the National Honor Society, and he's been awarded the Spirit of Auburn Founders Scholarship, and he is a student ambassador at St. Michael. He plans to attend Auburn University next year and major in pre-med. And again, senior Jonah Daughtry. He is our first baseman for the Cardinals this evening. And they'll stop and take a couple pictures. I mentioned we had three seniors on the squad this night. Our next senior will be Ollie Deese, as we wait for pictures to be taken of Jonah Daughtry.
Our next senior, Ollie Deese. Ollie is escorted by...
Ollie is playing center field this evening. He also pitches for the Cardinals. He's going to be escorted out tonight by his parents, Jessica and Daniel Deese. And Ollie has played 4 years of varsity baseball. He also plays varsity football. And he plans to attend Auburn University next fall. He's undecided about his major, but he wants to thank his dad and Coach Bez for their help this spring. So senior Ollie Deese, both pitcher and center fielder for the Cardinals. And this is not only senior night, but it is the last baseball game of the year, as although they've had just a tremendous growth from one year to the next. And 13 wins is just awesome to have when they only had one last year. And so this is the last game of the year. But with 13 wins, they are not going to make the postseason. And so this is the last game of the evening, or the season, pardon me.
Our last senior, Bryce Morgan. Bryce is escorted by...
And then finally we have the last senior to come out this evening is Bryce Morgan. Bryce plays left field for us. He's escorted by his parents, Desiree and Roy Trujillo. And Bryce has played 4 years of varsity baseball. He also played football for 3 years. And he's a member of the Health and Wellness Club, and he will be attending a Southern Union this fall. He's planning on becoming a dentist. And Bryce wants to thank the coaching staff and his parents. And again, Bryce, our last senior to come out here on senior night. And then we've got about 15 minutes to go before the start of the game. As we are playing Theodore tonight. And again, we didn't make the postseason, so this is the final game of the season for both the seniors and anybody else on the baseball squad, for that matter.
Senior class. Let's give our 2025 senior class a big round of applause. Go Cardinals.
And a round of applause for the senior class, presented with some snacks and memorabilia of the evening. And they are set to go. So again, we are on hand this evening to take on the Theodore Bobcats in baseball this evening. Now we'll take a quick look at your St. Michael Cardinals baseball team. Again, they're playing the Theodore Bobcats, and I thought I had this pulled up, pardon me. But as far as their schedule, they are ranked. They are 13 and 15 on the year. Your Cardinals are, and again, they are not making the postseason. But after a 1-win season last year, just a tremendous season to go up to 13 wins. Really proud of the fellas this year. They got a 46.4 winning percentage. They could take that up to not quite 50% today, but they do end up fourth in Area 1. Satsuma ended up first in Area 1, 6-3 on the year so far. They might have a game tonight. Bayside Academy, 5-3 on the year. Orange Beach is 4-3 on the year. And then St. Michael in fourth place, 1-7. And they take the top two, I believe, to postseason play. So Satsuma and Bayside will be moving on, unless Bayside is playing Orange Beach tonight and something happens that I'm not aware of. As far as Theodore, when we take a look at Theodore is 12-17 on the year. They are second in their region, where they have played Saraland and such. So they are 6A, if I remember right. Area 1. So a step up for the boys, a challenge for the boys. Although the Theodore is 12-17, again, a little bit larger school to draw talent from. And so it'll be a tough game for the Cardinals tonight. But they can win it. They did play Theodore. Let's take a look. Back some time ago, they had a doubleheader against Theodore back on March 21st, where they went over to Theodore and won both games. They won the first game 10-7 and the second game 10-6. So a lot of scoring, a lot of offense for those two games. Maybe we'll see that again tonight. Make for a exciting final game for your Cardinal baseball team. Now, the Cardinals themselves here in April, and they've started out April against Satsuma, where they lost both games against Satsuma 0-4. They dropped the third one, actually, against Satsuma. And then Orange Beach, they won 9-7 last Wednesday. And then they were ahead 4-1. It was quite an exciting game, actually. And then last Thursday, they lost 4-5, and actually that's the one that I'm thinking of. They were ahead 4-0 at one point. Seemed like it long into the game, but ended up dropping that game 4-5. And then tonight, the final night of the schedule is Theodore, and that is set to take off here at 6 o'clock in just a few minutes. So I'm going to take just a quick break and get ready for the game. And we'll be back in just a couple minutes. Thank you for joining us. You're watching Cardinal Baseball on the WCN.